Ladies and gentlemen, gather around and buckle up, because we're diving into one of the hottest stories out of the Big Apple's training camp this summer. New York Giants fans, NFL junkies, and draft enthusiasts alike, this one's for you. Remember the name, Abdul Carter. The Giants' third overall pick this spring, and already, he's turning heads, rattling veteran linemen, and sending shockwaves through practice sessions. Today, we're breaking down why Carter might just be the next great defensive cornerstone for Big Blue, and why teammates are calling him, quite simply, a dog football player. Before we dive deep, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Do you think Abdul Carter will be a future Pro Bowler, or maybe even Defensive Rookie of the Year? Share your thoughts, because we want to hear from every Giants diehard, casual fan, and draft lover out there. All right, let's rewind the tape to where it all started. Standing out has never been an issue for Abdul Carter. At Penn State, he made noise as a disruptive force, showing explosive traits that scouts drooled over. But now, the game is different. The field is lined with NFL veterans, all-pro talents, and a defensive unit that already boasts some serious firepower off the edge. Yet somehow, the 21-year-old rookie is already shining in this crowded spotlight. According to Giants linebacker Okereke, Carter has shown something beyond raw talent, football intelligence. I feel like he's understanding that it's better to listen as opposed to talk, Okereke shared. And let's be real, in a league where rookie bravado often clashes with veteran experience, Carter's approach speaks volumes. But make no mistake, Carter isn't just blending into the background. Okereke calls him a quiet, confident guy, someone who doesn't need to shout to make an impact, because the pads do the talking. As camp progresses, that dominant personality is showing, loud and clear. The pads just went on recently, and the Giants are still a week away from their first preseason clash. Yet already, Okereke sees flashes of what made Carter a top 3 pick: explosiveness and instincts that leap off the practice field. Picture this: the coaching staff lines Carter up at inside linebacker. Some rookies might freeze, look around, or ask a dozen questions. Not Carter. As Okereke puts it, he's not necessarily trepidatious or asking what to do. He's got that demeanor and mentality. He's going to make a play at whatever position you line him up at. That, folks, is what they call being a dog football player. A guy whose motor never quits, whose instincts always keep him around the ball, and whose presence you can feel even before the snap. But here's the kicker. It's not like the Giants are keeping Carter in one spot. They're testing him everywhere, lining him up on the inside, moving him to the edge, and dropping him back at linebacker. And guess what? The rookie's keeping up. Okereke, a 7-year NFL veteran, doesn't throw around praise lightly. Yet he says, whether you're lining up at 3 tech, or end, or an inside linebacker, he's executing well, and he's executing with speed. That last part? Speed. That's what keeps offensive linemen awake at night. Speaking of linemen, even the Giants' offensive guard, Jon Runyan Jr., admits Carter is a problem. And we're talking about a problem in the best way possible, if you're a Giants fan anyway. He's got fantastic bend, unreal quicks, and speed, Runyan said. Think about that. A 250-plus pound rookie who bends around blocks like a veteran edge rusher and still has the footwork of a smaller defender. It's the kind of raw athleticism that makes even seasoned defensive linemen step back and say, wait, what just happened? Runyan broke it down even more. When Carter slides inside, which isn't even his natural home, he becomes a nightmare for guards who aren't used to that kind of agility. He'll give you a really quick hesitation, left, right, and kind of stutter your feet, Runyon explained. And by the time the guard resets, Carter's already in the backfield. Imagine being a quarterback, feeling the pocket collapse before you've even finished your drop. That's the kind of havoc the Giants drafted Abdul Carter to unleash. And in the modern NFL, where edge rushers often get all the love, there's still one golden rule. If you can't stop the run, you can't rush the passer. Okereke knows it better than anyone. What me say is, you got to earn the right to rush the passer, he emphasized. That means first and second down dominance, getting tackles for loss, forcing offenses into third and long. And that's where Carter's versatility becomes priceless. Because whether it's shedding blocks inside, plugging gaps, or turning the corner off the edge, he's showing the kind of skill set that helps defenses win the early downs and sets up those highlight reel sacks on third down. And let's not forget about the bigger picture. It's not just about Carter's individual talent. Okereke highlighted how the Giants' defense is building chemistry every single day. The safeties, linebackers, and defensive linemen learning how to fit together, knowing where each teammate will be, and reacting as one. At the heart of it all, defensive coordinator Shane Bowen, whom Okereke calls a schematic mastermind. His vision is clear. Lay down the building blocks so that players like Carter can do what they do best. Play fast, play free, and play physical. That's the formula that could turn the Giants' defense into one of the league's most feared units. So what's next for Abdul Carter? The preseason is almost here. Soon we'll see him not just in practice reps, but under the bright lights, where the hits count, the pressure rises, and the spotlight gets even hotter. Will he keep impressing? Will he translate that practice explosiveness into sacks, tackles, and big plays? Giants fans sure hope so. And judging by what teammates and coaches are seeing already, don't bet against him. Before we wrap, here's a question for all of you watching right now. How high is Carter's ceiling? Could we be witnessing the birth of the next superstar defender in the NFL? Let us know in the comments, because your voice matters here. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss updates on Abdul Carter and other rising stars, and share this video with fellow fans who bleed blue. This is the NFL, where every training camp snap could be the first step to greatness. And right now, Abdul Carter's making those steps look easy. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned for more gridiron stories, analysis, and the passion that makes football more than just a game.